this is Zari Ballard. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm just going to make a quick video today, and it's about Narcissist, Facebook, and smartphones. And we all know about that. There's not one of us that hasn't been with an narc that doesn't know about the cell phone game. And if you stay to the end of the video, I'm going to actually admit something today that I did a long time ago. I wasn't proud of it then, but looking back on it, it's kind of funny. So hang in there for that. And don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Hi everybody, welcome back to the When Love is Alive video blog podcast. And before I get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there. And make sure you hit the bells to get notified for my upcoming videos. Okay, so how on earth did narcissists get by before the invention of the smartphone, social media, Facebook, and any other avenue like that, like Instagram, anything like that? I think it's safe to say that narcissists back then, without gadgets, were tamer and far more cautious people because they didn't have tools to work with for making us insane. Back then, it just wasn't as easy to be a narc, because to be the best narcissist that you could be, you had to have weapons, and there weren't any to be had. Narcissists cannot be narcissists on brain power alone. They must have tools, weapons of mass emotional destruction, to make us crazy, to make us insane. Back then, of course, the narcissist didn't know what he was missing, but I bet you he knew that he was missing something. And victims, we didn't know what was going on either. We just thought he was just being more of an asshole than the last guy. That's all. And then came the smartphone. Narcissists use cell phones to hurt you and to give you anxiety. They've learned how to use it, and it's called the cell phone game. In a nutshell, the cell phone game is any antics or shenanigans or anything that gives you anxiety that revolves around the narc and his cell phone. And if you're wondering if your narc plays the cell phone game, if you would give an hour, one whole cozy hour, just you alone with that cell phone, if you would give almost anything for that, then yeah, your narc plays the cell phone game. For example, your narc will use facets of the cell phone game to give you anxiety during silent treatments. He uses his cell phone to extend the chaos in a variety of ways. You start power calling his cell phone, and he continuously lets it go to voicemail for weeks. You text frantically, and he doesn't respond. He allows his voicemail to fill up, so you don't even know if he's listening to the messages. He blocks you from both calling and texting. He changes his number, the ultimate rejection, and my ex's favorite, 15 times in at least 3 years. Or no, yeah, 3 years. Yeah, oh God, that sounds bad. It's a brand new phone with a brand new number, and you don't even know about it till he comes back and calls you from a strange number. He turns the phone off so that it goes directly to voicemail. He lets his phone run out of minutes, so you don't even know if he has a phone. And even when you two are technically still together, he can still use that cell phone to torment you, being very secretive about what's on the phone, but then acting like whatever is on it is nothing at all. It's no big deal, and you're being delusional, appearing unfazed that whenever he's at your house, it goes completely silent. And you know that that's not the way it works. His cell phone becomes the perfect tool for creating plausible deniability, because you can't prove anything, especially if you can't get into it. He'll take it to the bathroom. He'll leave it in the car plugged in because, of course, it needs to be charged, and the only charger is in his car. And he'll leave it out there. I used to go peeking in my ex's car and see, missed 15 messages. Of course, I couldn't tell him because then I'd have to admit that I was looking in his car. And finally, the narcissist will use his expertise at texting to either hoover you back or to accuse you of ridiculous things, which I talked about in my last video, and then not respond to any texts that you send defending yourself. I believe that he becomes a cell phone ninja. From the comfort of their own home, they can sit there and they can keep their worlds from colliding with one cell phone. And often they have two, and don't you think that they won't, because they will. They'll have two. You won't even know it. To top it all off, it seems to me that Facebook causes the most angst of all the social media. Instagram would be next, and then WhatsApp, things like that. But Facebook, the narc has that figured out too. He will block you, he will unblock you, he won't friend you, or he'll friend you and defriend you, or whatever it is that he'll do. But isn't it's so crazy, because most of the people that I talk with, whether they're women or men, the fact is that they're not friends with their partner on Facebook. Now, why wouldn't you be friends with your partner on Facebook? Real relationship. Of course you would be friends on Facebook. But no, a narc won't do that. He will totally unfriend you, and he'll make it that way, so actually that's acceptable to you. Social media is the mindfuck. It's a killer. Facebook is a stomping ground for narcissists and sociopath. It's a social media platform where they can shine, and they can shine people on. Facebook is society is pushing this whole thing. It's created this playground for narcs because there are so many narcs on the planet. There are some narcs that even have multiple Facebook pages. On one Facebook page, they'll have a profile picture of them and one girlfriend, and another one with another girlfriend. People have sent me screenshots, okay? They really, truly do that. And they get away with it for a long time. I mean, how would anybody find out? Their worlds are so separate that they can actually do that. And they can make each person feel that they're the exclusive one. It's insanity. They can make it appear that they're just they found the new target and she's the one or he's the one, and they can look happy as can be. The thing that they do after you break up on social media is intended for you, at least in the beginning. Because just in case, and they're not sure if you're going to look. Okay, they're not sure, especially if you've been blocked. They're not sure if you're going to look, but they're going to put things up there just in case. They're going to assume that at some point you're going to take a peek and they're going to have something there for you. When it was over with me, I just never looked again. And that saved me because I was always on social media. And my ex, he really, let's just put it this way. I was able to get into that Facebook. I made it so he couldn't even get anything going. I think he not now, I'm sure he doesn't, but then he just had that little silhouette guy. That was his profile picture. He tried. He really did. He tried. And then I'll get to that, what I did with that, because it was pretty funny. If you are truly considering going no contact, Facebook, Instagram, it's really no place for you. There are people that call me that literally cannot control the urge to check social media. And that's sad, because when I stopped doing that, it really freed me. And you need to understand that. It is so freeing. What you don't know cannot hurt you. And that is the truth. And most of the time, if you check it every day, nothing changes, just new posts to little pokes. And if you just realize that that's not even what's really going on. You know this person, you know the history. That's fake. It's fake. So don't even look at it. And as time passes, you won't even feel like going back there. It's probably the hardest thing that for me to try to convince people to do is not to look at social media. The cell phone game was almost the killer for me, but now I'll tell you what I did on Facebook. Can't believe I've been admitting to this, because I never admitted to this before, ever. I've thought about it. I was going to do a couple of articles on it, but I never did it. A long time ago when he had his Facebook page, I made it real difficult for him to even communicate with anybody on Facebook, because I was able to hack into it. I knew his password, and I was able to get into it. Well, he disappeared for about 4 months, and I knew he didn't have a computer. This was quite a few years back. He didn't have a computer in his house, and he didn't have a computer his mom. He would actually come in over here and sit on that computer right over there and just type away as if I couldn't see anything. And I would be over here pretending to type, and I'd be looking, seeing what he was doing. I had, radar vision, But anyway, so about 2 months into the 4-month breakup, I went into his Facebook. And let's just put it this way. He had one of those silhouette pictures, and I changed that to this. Yes, I did that. And I left it there. And I actually put a little note, you can fill in the little bottom parts, a little more elaborate now, but underneath that it was like, hi, I'm blah, 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 and I'm a narcissist. And I did this, that, and the other, and I don't care, and I just was a nice big paragraph. I wish I'd saved it. It was pretty damn funny. And I left that up there. And then I went about my business, kind of forgot about it. Then one day, he called me or texted me or whatever, and he was coming over. And I was just waiting for him to get here at my desk. And then I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. The Facebook. Shit. And I jumped on it as quick as I could, and then my heart was pounding. And I'm jumping on it, and I knew he was going to be here any minute. He couldn't wait to get up here. And I'm in there, and I'm trying to find where you delete the page. I couldn't quite delete the picture. And I thought I deleted the picture, but I wasn't sure. And then I tried to delete the page, and I wasn't really able to do that. But I was pretty sure I deleted the picture, and I shut it down. I was like, and I deleted all the text on it, And so I'm sitting here, and the first thing he did, the very first thing he did, gave me a big hug and a kiss, I miss you, blah, blah, blah. And then he sat right at that desk and he went right to his Facebook page. Just because he went, as if I wasn't looking, went right in there, and I wouldn't dare say anything because I didn't want to believe again. And what does he do? He goes in there and up comes the picture of this again. Lovely, isn't it? And he turned to me, he turned that, swiveled around in that desk chair, and he was like, oh my God. And I said, oh, don't even think about blaming that on me. Don't even think about doing that to me. There's somebody else that would definitely be doing that to you, but it's not me. And I did not cop to it. And he was like, come on. I'm like, no, I didn't do it. I mean, talk about creating plausible deniability. There was nothing you could do. I mean, it was me. Okay. I'm sure he does to this day. Okay. But I was not going to cop to it. And especially after I got up and walked past him into the bathroom, and I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe that picture popped up like that. Just that awful picture, in case you forgot what it looked like. Yeah. So he took care of that, but I never copped to that. I never did. And that was up for months. It was up for months. People tried to, is this you? What are you doing? That's weird, kind of thing. Yeah. Not really proud of that, but kind of, because it was funny. It was funny. I couldn't really tell anybody. I did tell my son. He thought that was pretty funny, too. I'm like, you remember that picture of Linda Blair? Remember the one where, that one? 360, the head spin? It's like, yeah, I know. Well, I put that up on Wayne's profile. I put that up on so-and-so's profile, Yeah, we all do some crazy things. We've all done it, okay? So don't judge me, and I won't judge you. I never judge anybody. You kidding? I've done it all, seen it all. I'm not ever going to do that. But see, you know what? If you stay away from social media, and just avoid doing all that. Now, with social media being the way it is, I would never do that now. I wouldn't even think of hacking into anybody's social media now. It's too elaborate. This was in the beginning when it was so easy to get into somebody's. You just played around a little bit, bing, you were in. It was so easy. But now it's not quite like that. And it's too elaborate. I can barely navigate my own Facebook page. Never mind anybody else's. We let so many things go that we forget about what's normal. I don't believe this happens in normal relationships. I would hope that it doesn't. But yeah. Narcs blossomed like roses with the smartphone, with Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, all that. There's not much we can do about it either. You're not going to stop them because that's their special thing. It's their way to do many things, to find new targets, to, upset old targets, to actually dismiss people, write them off the face of the map, their own map, by just deleting them or blocking them or defriending them or whatever. It's really not anything that we should want to be wasting our time with. That's all I'm saying about that. So anyway, narcissists, Facebook, smartphones. Oh my. It is quite the Wizard of Oz, actually. So think about it. Think about social media. The social media mindfuck. It's a killer. Don't let it do it to you. In the cell phone game. Don't play it. Don't participate in the cell phone game. It's just a phone. My ex would triangulate me with his phone. Okay? I mean, all I had to do, I couldn't even concentrate talking to him because I could see that phone sitting there and I wanted to get in it. No. That was so much time wasted. so much time. So anyway, thank you for coming today. I just wanted to make it, I think I'm making this video for Chris, who comes and comments under my videos. So this is for you. He wanted me to do something about the cell phone. So I'm Zari Ballard, and this is the When Love is Alive video blog podcast. You can find my books on Amazon, and make sure you hit that subscribe button right there. And you can go to the narcissisticpersonality.com, and I have over 90 articles there. I'm also providing a service now where I will do a private video just for you. You send me your story, and I will talk to you just like this. And you can replay it and play it over and look at it and whatever it is. So email me about that or get in contact with me because I haven't quite advertised for it yet. So this is Zari Ballard, and this is the When Love is Alive video blog podcast, and I will see you next time. Bye.